Showtime, primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.
I would clean that bone about as good as anything.
Matt Hayes.
The guys they had last year, terrible.
And Leon Searcy.
Mama know that when you get to camp, you ain't gonna see a lot of Big Daddy.
How you like me now?
Noon hour is here, rocking and rolling. Beautiful Wednesday. How about cooler temperatures last night and then even into this morning? We know what summer feels like around here. We will absolutely take this, okay?
All day, bro.
Yeah, we will take high 70s, low 80s, whatever it might be. But we got NBA Finals action to talk about tonight. And speaking of cold, well, on the ice last night, Carolina loses at home 5-4. I caught myself watching a little bit of game one of the Stanley Cup Finals last night. So I don't know that we'll touch on it, but at least had to mention it to start off. 5-4 winners are the Vegas Knights. Well, I watched, so I can definitely say that I took some of it in. That's for sure. Huh? I can't hear you.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Look, the shots on goal last night, they went after it immediately and got after both goalies, 4-4 into the third, and then about 3.5 minutes to go, the winning goal. And now Vegas has been on a nice little roll, 7 straight wins. But we got to talk NBA Finals tonight, Big Sirs. Are you looking forward to the NBA Finals as much as you have in recent memory?
Yeah, it's the Wemby effect, all right? I mean, he's been phenomenal in the playoffs. He had an outstanding game against OKC. He cried. Listen.
Oh, he got emotional,
Tears
man.
of joy after being OKC.
Tears in his eyes, I guess.
Kevin Garnett on his podcast wasn't a fan of that.
Oh, he didn't like that?
He said, you're wasting too much energy on winning the West.
He got his feelings a little bit.
The bigger game is the finals. So, but he got emotional about the fact that he's going to be playing for a championship.
Real men cry.
That's
Real
right.
men cry, yeah.
And he's a Frenchman, so he can even get more emotional if he wants.
Yeah, that explains it.
Yeah. All I know is that dude he represents the future. He has a charismatic way about him. He's obviously a giant, 7'4", and
I think we thought he represented the future, but he's the now.
He's the now.
Yeah, he's the now.
I was with you. I thought this playoffs was going to be him, making his way onto the scene, but man, he kicked the door down.
So yeah, what you're saying is making me think kind of what we thought of Anthony Edwards. We thought, oh my gosh, this guy's ready to break through with, and obviously they didn't win, they didn't move on, they didn't make it to the finals, and we haven't necessarily heard.
And he's not even close to the player
we haven't heard
Wemby
a lot about or from him. Whereas Wemby,
yeah, because I kind of felt like he maybe needed to lose and struggle and then come back and win it. But no, I mean he's carried this team on his back, and they've got an opportunity 4 games away to win it all.
Still got a long way to go, man. I wouldn't knock the Knicks out of this thing just yet.
No, I'm not. We'll make picks, but I feel like a lot of people obviously are leaning on the San Antonio side. They look at the Western Conference, they say, hey, better ball's being played out there. The fact that this team was able to pick off OKC in games 6 and 7, including a clincher on the road, and what they were able to do, what they did to SGA in game 6 was massive. And then it was just basically SGA all by himself in game 7. But when you think of Karl Anthony Towns and you think of Jalen Brunson and Hart, and you can go down the line with guys, they got one injured player. They're trying to figure out exactly how healthy he's going to be.
Mitchell Robinson. He has a broken pinky, and he's going to wear a brace on his finger, but I don't know if that matters. He's not a scoring guy.
He's a board guy.
Yes, he's going to be somebody who's going to go and try to stop Wemby.
So that's the guy, and really that's
you need all 10 fingers for Wemby, though.
Right, that's why I'm bringing him up. And it's, by the way, it's a catch, and I'll ask Gio about this later on, but it's not even in the pinky. It's down here in the hand part. He had surgery.
Right.
And it's called a boxer's fracture. And I'm a radio doctor. And so they will find out, but it looks like it's catched up, and it doesn't look like it's bothering him too much. But they need to run bodies at Wemby, I guess is my point.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely need to run bodies at him. I mean, you thought when they lost game 5, I was saying he looked fatigued. They bodied him. They made him work on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. I said,
he does get tired.
Yeah, I said, this is a wrap. Game 5.
I want to go back to him being the face of the league.
Yeah.
Because do you think he has that dynamic, like charisma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think he has the enough people hate him to be the face?
No,
of the
not
league
yet.
Yeah.
No.
You gotta
He
win.
doesn't have that because he just got into the league, and you have to piss the media / fan base off, which he
It's always
hasn't
the
done
media.
yet.
And if you,
I said / fan base / Twitter,
but if you throw a few more elbows, then it can become a guy that they don't like. But right now, he's a darling.
he blew off the media the other day. And like they had to find him a bunch of money for it and stuff. Nobody cared.
No.
Nobody from the media was crying about it. So he's just 100%. What do they call that when the president has those ratings?
Well, yeah. Well, it's the Midas touch right now for him. He can't.
Q rating?
Yeah.
No, like
Approval
rating.
Yeah.
His approval rating is 100%.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I like the fact that he's not trying to be everybody's friend on the court.
Right.
I like the fact that
Oh,
I like the fact that he called out. They asked him about the MVP and was he pissed off that he didn't win? He said, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I should have been MVP.
Yeah.
I love that kind of talk.
And I like, and he backs it up at least right now.
Mhm.
Like we all said, he can be run at. He can physical play will wear him down. We're going to find out whether or not he can handle that. Don't think for a moment Mike Brown and the Knicks ain't going to do a lot of that, especially with some of their, you can call them goons, guys, whatever. They're going to put some bodies on him, and see what he can do.
Anunoby is a beast. They're going to throw Anunoby at him, and like we just talked about Mitchell Robinson. I mean, sure, Cat's going to get involved, even though he's a little softer of a player.
Anunoby's definitely one of those guys that you have to consider and respect. All right, little that right now as we get things rolling.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
So we can never veer too far from football. So this coming from NC State, following an extensive review with operational partners and international stakeholders.
Oh, my gosh.
The 2026 NC State at Virginia football game, originally scheduled to be played in Brazil,
What?
will be relocated to Charlottesville, Virginia for this conference matchup.
They did the right thing.
Yeah, what was the deal
The
behind
change
that?
follows communication from Athlete Advantage, which informed the ACC and participating schools that the event could not be conducted. My guess is they could not guarantee safety. That would be my guess.
Why were they even having? I didn't even know they were having a football game in Rio, a college football game.
It's
An ACC game.
I'm going to use one word for you. Ready?
Yeah.
Money.
But like, who in Rio is clamoring to see Virginia?
Well,
versus...
I remember us like barely bringing this up, just laughing about it. Like, you can roll the NFL down there with any team; it does
And you're
not
good,
matter.
right?
Yeah.
This is
They will
different.
show
Right,
up.
you better have Alabama like Georgia there.
Yeah,
Right.
and they still will not know who
Right.
Alabama and Georgia is. They won't. And that's a city of how many? 27, 28 million? However,
Bazillion.
it's just a massive.
Imagine if
Apparently-
like thinking Virginia was going to move the needle there.
My gosh.
Went to the ACC title.
It
game.
also could. I mean, I said it's safety. It also could be like the pre-ticket sales were probably nothing.
No,
They're like,
bro.
I believe that.
they're like,
Bro.
yeah, it's not going to happen, man.
The NFL was talking about this a couple of years ago. That apparently, there's the gangs, the color gang, the gangs where you can't wear certain colors.
Oh, remember the green?
So if NC State rolls in there in that cardinal red.
People, I like it. Crips and Bloods, bro. I'm just telling you.
What about the Virginia orange and I don't even know what that color blue is.
Yeah,
That's navy blue.
that's like navy blue.
Is it navy?
Yeah,
it's that
because
deep-
sometimes
Deep
it's
dark
not.
navy.
I don't think that the teams would be anywhere close to the favelas.
Mhm.
I think they would probably be safe. I'm assuming it's
know.
no one's buying tickets and no one cares.
Hey,
about
listen,
that's
this.
it.
No,
that's probably it.
There's
gangs,
your answer.
gangs just need a reason, bro.
Yeah. SEC goes down there, sell out. Sell out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
Stop
about that.
that.
I don't know about that.
I'm
First off,
joking.
you'd have to give them to give up one of their home games, which isn't
Right.
going to
Well,
happen.
no,
And
I'm
the
joking.
SEC, I know you're joking,
Yeah,
but
'cause-
in reality, the SEC isn't stupid enough to
Right.
send one of their conference games down there and
Right,
hurt
yeah.
their fans. Like
No,
that.
they wouldn't think about
They
it.
only cry about getting another conference game. That's all they-
All
They do cry.
like we started with this.
Thank you.
Alabama and Georgia go down there, and no one would care either. So yeah, but SEC's not taking it out of
I think they'd sell.
Athens or
They'd get a
Tuscaloosa.
good crowd for that. I bet they would. But just because on reputation alone, they would.
no.
Reputation
people down
in
there
Brazil?
don't care.
Like, what's the reputation of Alabama and Georgia in Brazil?
Well, they like football, right?
They like
So
soccer.
it's sold as right. Well, I mean, when the NFL goes there, is what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah, they
Dude,
show 'em
people
for the
just
NFL.
go there because it's the NFL.
Yeah.
They
Right. So
don't
my
care,
point is,
man.
you can sell that as these are two of the legendary college football teams. They would get fans there. I don't know they'd get the same as the NFL, but they get
No.
fans there.
Yeah. Basically, they get college football as a rule gets 1 out of every 4, maybe even 1 out of every 10 eyeballs for most of their games compared to the NFL. That's probably what they get down there. 1 out of 10 compared to the NFL.
1 out of 10.
Yeah, I think so. That's just my thought. All right.
They'd rather watch like Neymar sitting on the bench or something like at a practice than anything related to our sports.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Right, but I mean,
I just saw yesterday
I don't
in
want to go
Brazil.
deep down into this ratings thing, because there are 138 college teams as opposed to 32 NFL teams.
Sure. Yeah.
So if there were 32 college football teams, the ratings would be ridiculous.
They'd be good. Yeah, they'd be better than they are because it is
They'd
fractured
be
and
significantly
fragmented.
better than they
They
are.
still
but
wouldn't
think about
touch
it,
the
Matt.
NFL.
No, they wouldn't, but I'm saying it certainly wouldn't be the difference that it is now, which is the whole point of this pooling media rights thing. That's the whole point of it.
And why they won't do it because
Well,
the
the
ones that
SEC
are
and the
making
Big
the
Ten
money
aren't
are the
doing
ones
it
that are
anyway
making the
because
money.
they've been allowed per this bill, which is another thing we got to get into. Everybody's screaming about why won't the SEC and the Big Ten pool their media rights? In the bill, it says it's optional. They don't have to do it.
And they don't want to.
Right,
because
they're not
it's
going to.
Their money.
Right.
That's for sure.
Yeah, one of the only things we've seen the SEC and the Big Ten agree on was yesterday that they don't like the bill. Both.
Yeah. Shocking. All right, so we will definitely bring that up as we crank today. The golf club at Southampton Wednesday that we say thanks to them that they now are looking forward to all the renovations basically taking place over a handful of months, and then they start to grow that grass in. Brand new greens complexes, teeing areas, bunkers redone, all sorts of stuff. You can still go out there and practice. You can still work on your game, and you can check everything out. Just check out their Facebook page, the golf club at Southampton, or log on golfsouthampton.com. So let's at least give some of the big players that we think can win a title for the Knickerbockers or for the Spurs. We'll do that coming up. And, of course, college football and the NFL, top of mind for all you fans out there. We'll do that coming up on XLP.
XL Primetime, driven by Big Number 1 Duval Ford, the #1 place to buy your next vehicle. It's 1010XL's crime-fighting sports team. Tom McManus, Lauren Brooks, and Taylor Dahl. Keeping Jacksonville's airways safe.
And that's kicking your ass.
2 to 4 weekdays on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
For the greenest, lushest lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD.
It's Men's Health Month, and Ackerman Urology reminds you that early detection matters for prostate health. If you're over 40, now's the time to get checked. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. So don't wait. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is now offering ortho walk-in appointments. If you have an immediate need for orthopedic care, contact Southeast Orthopedic Specialist immediately. Avoid ERs and urgent care waiting rooms. For more information, go to se-ortho.com.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, pal. Where have you been?
Out on the town, every night.
Way to go, Tiger.
Well, it's a bit of a mystery, Jason. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm getting all these Visa gift cards in the mail. I'm spending them as fast as I can, but...
Wait, you're getting random gift cards in the mail?
$25, $100. I'm buying drinks, I'm buying dinner. I don't think I'm cut out to be a social butterfly, Jason.
Pal, those are from our Bueller Air and Plumbing referral program.
They are?
Yeah. If you recommend Bueller Air and Plumbing to a friend or family member and they book us for a service call, we send you a $25 Visa gift card as a thank you. And if we install a new system, we send a $100 gift card.
So if I take a girl out and tell her about Bueller, I might get enough to take another girl out and tell her about Bueller?
I mean, it's not the worst idea you've had.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
An accident with a big truck can change everything in a matter of seconds. Medical bills start piling up, you're missing work, and the trucking company's lawyers, they get to work immediately. That's why you need a law firm that moves just as fast. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we fight for truck accident victims, digging into the details and holding negligent drivers and their trucking companies accountable. We don't get paid unless you do. Big trucks have big lawyers. You need a stronger fighter. Campione Law. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Well, I think if we just let's just light up and let's just throw the lazy boy back and just chill for a minute. Let's listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
This is baby making music, man.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, this is the instrumental of the cat out the bag.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So you just let the cat out of the bag?
I just let the cat out of the bag.
Is Mr. Midnight behind this?
Mr. Midnight, I asked him for permission.
Uh-huh.
I said, I'm going to promote it a little bit. Can I get the instrumental? He said, of course. But this is his. Oh. So just imagine the big fella in the booth with this music playing.
Chill.
And I got a little brown water, got a cigar in my hand, and I'm just speaking. Oh. Yeah.
Spitting fire.
It's intermingled your
my speaking
parts,
my speaking voice, along with him singing this song, Cat Bad.
I love it. Mm-hmm. I love it. This is going to be at least in our playlist mix up until July 18th.
There you go, bro.
Imagine being so cool that people call you Mr. Midnight.
Hey, Midnight.
Hey, Midnight.
What you been up to, man?
What you call him, Midnight, bro, or Mr. Midnight?
I call him Midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you say, "Hey, Mr. Midnight."
And yeah, you got to give him his props.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Recognition.
Yes, give him his flowers now, bro. Mr. Midnight. Yeah.
A name, any name with a period in it, commands a little respect.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't wait.
And then you always get, "Yo, we're Midnight."
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably like, nothing good happens after midnight.
No, he says only good things
everything good happens after midnight.
Get ready. Get ready.
I'm excited. I heard the song last night when Leon sent it to me. Obviously, just the instrumental, and I'm going over in my head like, when's Leon's? What's it? I'm pumped to actually hear it, man. I'm excited.
And we do have a chance to go up the R&B charts with this, correct?
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, bro.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I just want to be part of it. That's all. I'm just.
This is Billboard bound, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
So will it say? What's the name of the song again?
Cat's out the bag.
Okay, will it say the cat on the video? The cat's out of the bag, Mr. Midnight. Will it have your name in parentheses?
Like featuring
Leon Cersei, spoken word. Yeah.
Speaking of, featuring.
Yes.
Narrate.
Leon Cersei.
Featuring Leon Cersei.
There you go.
Yeah, when this is making bazillions, Leon's getting a little
Bro, I gotta be honest. You're branching out a bunch of different levels.
I am,
like you
author,
could be
rapper, because the rapper's the original.
Yeah, but
that
I retired.
It might have been 30 years ago, but that was the original.
It was about 25 years ago. Yeah.
Cigar maker.
Now you're the singer, cigars.
Yeah, man. I don't have any ceiling.
Grandpa.
No ceiling.
Yes, of course.
This is instead of Project 16.
Let's not forget that, man.
Project 72.
Real Men Block.
No ceiling.
I do, no ceiling, man.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
You are like the Renaissance man, is what
truly.
you are.
You're Da Vinci.
We should start calling you Renaissance. That should be your nickname now.
I appreciate it. I can dig it.
You have several.
I do.
Yeah. So you don't mind another one. All right. By midnight tonight, who has won game one?
I love that show. That was so good.
I like that. I'm going with the Spurs.
And who is the dude?
The dude?
Mm-hmm. Is it Wemby? Is it Harper? Because Dylan Harper is a dude.
Yeah, he is a dude, bro. I think Wemby at home is going to show us his behind. I think he's going to showcase his talent. I think he's going to go off. I think he's going to freaking go off for like 35, 38.
Nice.
And they stole game one in OKC. Mm-hmm. They're obviously favored in this series. I don't know about how much. What did you tell us? Plus 120?
No, minus 200.
Minus, excuse me.
They're
minus,
like 2-1 to win. Or 1-2, I guess.
Minus 2. Whoa.
Yep, minus 205.
Okay, I am real tempted to grab that.
You mean the Knicks?
Yeah.
So they're probably like 160.
Me too.
Yeah.
You guys are all talking about the tallest dude on the court. I'm going with the shortest dude on the court.
Jalen will have a hand in this.
He will.
There's no doubt about it.
Do you think they'll win tonight, Matt, or win the whole series?
I think they'll win tonight.
They'll win tonight?
I think they win tonight.
I could see them winning tonight, but the whole series that's going to be tough.
So is Wemby the unicorn? Is the small guards versus the unicorn?
I mean, kind of.
Carl Anthony Towns definitely wants to have
he's got to have a good game. He's got a short range. I mean, medium to short range to threes.
Right.
You got to pull Wemby from the paint. You got to be able to pull him from the paint.
Talking about speaking parts, the Cat wants to have a lot of speaking parts in this series.
Cat did not play him that poorly defensively in the regular season, from what they were showing. I was watching ESPN last night. They were showing highlights of him playing him defensively. He didn't do that bad of a job. But like you said, he's clearly not athletically gifted enough to hang with.
Well, here's the deal. Wemby's not a scorer. He's not a volume scorer. So he could go in a game and you look up and he's got 15 points and he's only shot it like 6 times or something. But his thing is
much for everybody else.
On defense, he's going to be the best player you've ever seen every single night out there on defense, no matter how bad or good he is on offense. So it's like a cheat code. You can play one-on-one with every single guy on defense and then have him play like this roving zone where he can literally reach from like the 3-point line to the basket. It's insane.
His radius and what he can defend is just nuts.
With one step.
It's
just
exactly.
one step, man.
So Carl Anthony Towns averaging, let's just call it 17 points per game.
Which is low for him.
It is. It really is. Over 10.5 rebounds. His assists are right around 6. He certainly can do some other things.
He's been playing team basketball not worried about scoring in this playoff run, which is great.
He's been a lot more unselfish. But as an example to what JJ's talking about, Jalen Brunson's averaging 10 more points per game than Carl Anthony Towns. And, of course, everything is going through him. He's the handle. He's the guy that is going to decide when to drive, when to stop.
He's going to have to average like 35.
Yeah. So
honestly. Which can happen.
Yeah, he's going to have to crank. He really is going to have to crank. Wembanyama, even though it's not running through him necessarily, he's responsible for about 1 out of every 4 of their points. He's averaging he's over 23 points per game, rebounds right at 11, and shot blocking, we all know how good he can be there. He's over 50% shooting the basketball, and that's also a pretty good key for him, especially even if he does step away. But 2.5 blocks per game.
Which it's not even the block stats. It's just how much he affects it. You know because they're scared of getting it blocked, so they don't even
That's a Josh Hines Allen stat right there.
Exactly. Pressures.
Yeah, I love it. I love it as we work it back to Duval. That's just awesome. So, but I feel like the Knicks are being a little discounted, especially if it is.
We haven't seen them in a while. Maybe that's what it is. They haven't played in like 4 weeks.
True. It's been at least a week because they had to sit back.
Almost 2.
Yeah, because it was basically they won and closed it out on Sunday, and then 10 days.
They won in 4, and it took 7 for San Antonio.
Yeah. So, but you like Wemby tonight?
I like him tonight at home. Yeah.
I just feel like the Knicks can steal 1 or 2 games out there.
Why not the first one?
Yeah. Well, if you're going to do it,
Brunson's scoring like 40.
Probably that one.
Didn't we have the Pacers steal game 1 last year, and that made it a hell of a series? You need the the underdog to win game 1.
Yeah.
For it to be a great
series interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the Spurs pre-show. They've won 4 titles from the late 90s. 5, excuse me, from the late 90s, and then 3, 5, and 7. So it was 99, 2003, 5, and 7, and then again in 2014. And all under Pop's rule.
Ray Allen shot away from 6.
Oh, my gosh. And that was a great shot in, game 6 of that series against the Heat. And so, That's the only thing that kept them from having that one. They are capable, and look at what they've been able to do just from a franchise point of view. They've won with the Duncan Robinson model. They won with, obviously, how many Tim Duncan has as a whole. But then you had all the Manu Ginobilis, the Parkers, all the other guys that were instrumental when they were through the mid-O's and then into the 14 championship. That just that progression. And then Kawhi Leonard was oh, my gosh, he was so good.
I mean, this might be a little premature, but, I mean, Wemby has an opportunity at 22 years old to be the Finals MVP, just like Duncan and Kawhi Leonard was.
Yeah, it's a good point. It is a good point. And Kawhi didn't stay there. He ended up going and won another one, but still just did not stay there. And there was all the discussion about how they treated his injury. Remember all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. It got really not great if you're a Spurs fan.
Yeah. So
how
anyway,
that ended.
Yeah. So you guys let us know. 641-1010. Hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures as far as who you're rooting for. My man Art Butler, A to the B. He's such a diehard Spurs fan, and he will be a nervous wreck going into this game tonight, hoping that they got it and they were able to at least hoist the Western Conference championship trophy. So we'll see if they can do it again coming up. All right. We had the big deals that went down post June 1. We got Myles Garrett now in a Rams uniform, A.J. Brown in a New England Patriots uniform. Drake London gets him a deal, the extension, $141 million extension with the Falcons yesterday. Now, he's a dude that when he is healthy, he's as good as there is right now.
You think?
He is really good. Want to talk about a catch radius as well? A dude, a big target that you can get the football to? You don't think he's that good?
I don't think he's as good as there is. No, I don't think he's even close to
let's
Chase and Jefferson.
Let's just throw in a Kirk Cousins off an Achilles tear, a Michael Penix Jr. that was just barely, as a rookie, being thrust into the spotlight, and go back to who he had before that. He's not had a whole lot of great quarterbacking in Atlanta to get him the football, and he's been able to put up some decent numbers.
Jefferson had a lot of great quarterbacking to get him the ball?
Well, for a while there, a healthy Kirk Cousins, yeah. That's a world of difference between what Kirk was in Minnesota and what he was in Atlanta. Let's be honest.
He had 100 balls last year. 2 years ago, 100 balls, 1,200 yards. He's got 22 touchdowns in 4 years.
Yeah, that ain't bad, man.
That ain't as good as the game, dude.
Yeah. Well, of course, we're saying
ain't $140 million worth either. But it is what it is. It's the market.
It's the market. Yeah, exactly. It's the market.
And Jackson Smith and Jigba wasn't it until
he surely isn't Jackson Smith and Jigba either.
No, but he's like Jackson Smith and Jigba is just a totally different. He's a volume receiver at the slot position versus Drake London, who is a legit deep threat and can out athlete you. He can dominate a lot of cornerbacks with the position and size that he's got.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's been in the league 4 years. He was the number 8 pick overall. Did he live up to that number 8 pick overall, comparably to all the guys who were drafted?
No, and the reason I'd say that is because of the kind of deficiencies or
the lack of quarterback.
Yeah. Either injury or because both. Kirk Cousins came off an Achilles, and then Penix rips an ACL, or is that what it was? I believe it was another serious injury for Penix. Was it ACL?
Yeah, I don't think that Drake is a deep threat. I think he's a volume catcher like Jackson Smith and Jigba. Same thing. Doesn't mean he can't go deep, and he can't be a guy that can get past the secondary. I think he's more of a volume catcher.
I believe he is as much a deep threat as anything because of the size and speed that he has. Oh, yeah.
You think he's as good a deep threat as Chase and Jefferson?
No, I'm not putting him above them. I'm not even thinking about putting him above them. I'm just saying he's the best that they got, and it's not a volume business necessarily. That he catches his fair share, but he still is a guy that can go deep and has the size.
Well, guess what happened? The best we got saw that contract and started to smile.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's bring that up because Parker Washington, he's going to get his. What type of numbers will he command? Let's do all that. Little judgments when we take a look at the deals that went down over the last couple of days, and then we'll, of course, work that one in as well. It is XL Primetime on a golf club at Southampton Wednesday.
XL Primetime from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to divorcemenonly.com. Divorcemenonly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Frank Ranger here with Coach Delaney from Coil Fencing. You've been building winning teams at Fletcher for years. How does that correlate with installing fences here in Northeast Florida?
Well, Frank, at Coil Fencing, we like to take the coach approach. Implement a game plan and execute it on the field. That's been our winning recipe for 99 years.
And you tackle more than fences, right?
Absolutely. We also service and install automatic gates, perfect for multifamily communities, your business, or residents.
The best defense is a good offense. Visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Your AC's broke, it ain't no joke. Call Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. FloridaHomeAC.com.
Southwest Greens is the OG of artificial turf in North Florida. Stop mowing and start chipping or putting or just relaxing with a beautiful backyard, maintenance free. Log on to southwestgreensofjacksonville.com to see what they can do to your backyard.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I want to thank our friends from Dailies for sponsoring our Walk-Off Charities Golf Classic, June 8th at Deer Creek Country Club. Now get this. For every fried chicken sandwich sold between now and then, Dailies will donate $1 to Walk-Off. That's right. For every single fried chicken sandwich sold between now and then, you help a young person in the community play baseball. So head to Dailies today and grab one of those delicious fried chicken sandwiches. And we'll see you at the Dailies Walk-Off Golf Classic, June 8th. Dailies. It's nicer here.
Let's go! Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of Sharks football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. This week, it's Christmas in June. Be one of the first 2,000 fans and receive a free hat, courtesy of Fat Cat Tattoo. Get out of the heat and into the arena this Saturday, June 6th. Kickoff, 7 o'clock, and tickets start at just $15. Wear your favorite ugly sweater, Santa hat, or any holiday gear you can find. Let's sing some carols, have some fun, and watch some exciting Sharks football. Bring the whole crew and try our family pack. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers for only $100. Join us on the field after the game for our free autograph session, sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Tickets start at just $15. To get yours, call 904-621-0700. That's 621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made.
Go Sharks! The 2026 schedule is here, and Jaguars football is officially back at the bank. With limited capacity this season, it's more important than ever to show up loud and create the ultimate home field advantage. From our biggest rivalries to can't-miss matchups, this is a season you won't want to miss. Single game tickets are on sale, and now's the time to lock in your seats for the games that matter most. Inventory is limited, and tickets are expected to go fast. Visit jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Here comes the judge.
Order in the court.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Okay, time for some judgments right here on XL Primetime. I like putting the wig on, but we got a handful of things to get to. We'll get that going again with one particular case that we will try with both Big Sirs and Maddie. But we're going to throw some judgments out on these trades that went down in the National Football League and then also the contract extension that Drake London just got. It has a lot to do with what's happening right here in Duval. And don't forget, Duval, St. Johns County, Campion Law, they are there for you. They want to make sure that if you deal with a wrongful death, personal injury, whatever it might be, that you have the proper representation if you find yourself in front of the judge. Make sure you check out CampionLaw.com. So do we immediately make a judgment that the teams that got the stars are the winners in these trades, as opposed to the teams that got draft capital coming back their way? In other words, most people think the Rams and Patriots won in these two deals.
Mm-hmm. The Rams for sure. Absolutely. It's no different than when you recruit a kid. It hasn't quite developed, and you go out there and you bring in a seasoned vet to replace him. Listen, don't get me wrong. Jared Verse was on the verge. I mean, he had 4.5 sacks his rookie year, and the last year had 7.5. But you're talking about a guy who's going to be wearing a gold jacket, has over 100 sacks, who's a disruptor, where you got a game plan against him. Of course you make that trade. Yeah, no slight on Jared Verse, but he ain't no Myles Garrett.
Right. You take the contract that Myles had with Cleveland, and L.A., apparently, financially speaking, they can deal with it. And they give a first in this coming draft, a second in the next draft, a third in the next draft. So it is spread out. They're not being stripped of a bunch of first-round draft picks or a bunch in 1 year.
So I think it's obvious that's a smart move by the Rams because, and this is a very key here, they've proven they can deal with that unique situation of giving away draft picks and getting guys that make it worth the investment. That's a big investment. Okay?
Home run swing,
yes.
home run.
Yes.
Yeah,
so I think that's good.
Well,
now, if we go to A.J. Brown, I think that's a little different because there's a little more going on than just how he plays on the field in that situation.
There apparently
he's a little bit of a turd.
Well, there was some.
Is he or was he treated like a turd?
There was a lady.
I don't know, man.
Well, listen, the Patriot way have dealt with questionable guys the whole time in their whole dynasty,
including their coach.
Yeah, Corey Dillon,
the latest.
Corey Dillon, Randy Moss.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, so you take it to a guy like A.J. Brown. Now, I'm not sure this is the Patriots way. Stuff that's been going on in the news lately, but I'm just saying they've used.
Or maybe it is.
Yeah. What was the chatter, Big Sirs, up in Philadelphia about him and Hassan and a lady and Hurts was aware?
It was a lot going on.
Maybe
I'll give you the lowdown real fast.
Give me
if
the
you want me
lowdown.
to. All right, so A.J. Brown's hooking up with a masseuse. This said masseuse starts hooking up with Hassan Reddick. This is 2023. Without A.J. Brown's knowledge.
Right.
Hurts quickly learns of the said affair between Hassan Reddick and A.J. Brown's girlfriend / masseuse. He decides not to tell A.J. Brown, that is Hurts, because he doesn't want to get involved in the everyday, drama BS.
And this is a QBWR relationship.
Exactly. So when the wide receiver finds out that the quarterback knew all along, he's now pissed at quarterback for not telling him about the lady. And then they trade Reddick.
Yeah.
And that's
Hassan,
not enough.
on the other side of the ball, was also a malcontent and was basically laying out and wanting more money.
Right, but why do you want any of that in your locker room? Like, I don't want any of that.
You're talking about the Patriots?
I think any locker room.
A.J. Brown is good.
I know he's a good player.
Listen.
I get it.
There's a lot that goes on in the locker room.
So
if you think that none of that stuff goes on,
no,
in the
I
locker
agree
room,
with you, and I know it does. All I'm saying is, if you feel like you've got a team, and the Patriots clearly feel like they've got a team that's right there, right?
Yeah.
Why do you want to bring turmoil into your locker room?
Because this guy will take you over the top.
Right.
You just said you're right there.
He could.
They need a playmaker.
Or he soils the entire locker room.
Okay, just remember real quick. This team went to the Super Bowl last year, the New England Patriots, and it may have fallen perfectly for them with the Bo Nix injury and all the other stuff. And the way.
Well, it wasn't the Bo Nix injury. It was this team not refusing to kick a field goal and then not missing a 54-yard field goal.
Yeah, you could probably include that in the conversation, but I'm just talking about the people they played. The Bo Nix injury greatly affected whether or not the New England Patriots got to the Super Bowl.
At the end of the day, yes, it did.
Yeah.
Wait, even though you guys say Bo Nix can't play, he's not any good.
No, that's not me. I ain't saying that. Not of late.
You see how I snuck that in there, JJ?
I
like that, didn't you?
I admitted 17 times on a Wednesday that I was about Bo Nix in the National Football League.
No, I'm just saying that sometimes guys, once they leave teams, they get a he's a soil or he's a bad seed. But when I read the article about A.J. Brown, Cooper Jazeen came out and said he used to call me All Pro Coop the whole time to inspire me because of my play. So I'm saying that you got guys in locker rooms that say, man, this guy was in trouble. There was an issue that needed to be resolved. And it just so happened they got rid of one piece in Reddick and they got rid of the other piece in A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
By the way, where's
the massage therapist in all this? I have no idea.
I was just going to say, why is it always like, I'm going to put quotes here, massage therapists / strippers. Why is it always that?
That's the new thing. So when all that Deshaun Watson news happened,
it's not a new thing. But go ahead.
Well, when all that Deshaun Watson news, I'll tell you what's new about it is that you can go on Instagram and find
Instagram.
Oh yeah, thousands of masseuse / you know what.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, we did during Sports Den when the Deshaun Watson news hit.
They travel and set up.
We searched through Instagram on the air and found just like even locally, just like hundreds of them.
Right, they would set up appointments.
See, that's bad on AJ Brown. First of all, when it comes to those type of women,
you can't fall in love.
You can't have feelings, bro.
No. That's crazy.
You can't have feelings.
Now, real quick, just to get back to the football part of this, is that if you do,
She belongs to the streets.
My
bro.
whole point with the New England Patriots making it to the Super Bowl is that they had things kind of fall their way. C.J. Stroud turned into a linebacker instead of a quarterback, and obviously the Bo Nix injury. But the other part of this is they did not have a whole lot in the receiving room for Drake May to throw the football to. Sans one of our dudes, Demario Douglas from Mandarin, who was part of that team. That's why they went and took the big swing to get an A.J. Brown, because they want that home run hitter.
They can have the home run all they want, but if they don't fix the left side of their line, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. And they did address that in the draft, and so we will find out.
See.
All right, so let's continue with judgments coming up here in just a second, because right now, Drake London is the third highest paid wide receiver in the National Football League with his deal, $141 million extension. We'll throw some numbers at you, and then let's attach Parker Washington to the conversation. If he balls, in your judgment, how much is he in line for contract-wise? We will do that coming up. A golf club at Southampton Wednesday. You are more than welcome to chime in, 641-1010. Hit the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosure.
Here comes the judge. Litigated by Campione Law, champions for justice. XL Primetime is driven by Duval Ford.
Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline and NFL columnist Ryan O'Halloran are changing Friday afternoons with the lead.
4 to 6 on 1010XL.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise in towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
ET here for Service Master Restore. When disaster hits, you need a team dedicated to servicing communities when it matters most. That's why Service Master Restore partners with Hire Heroes USA. Together, we're working to bring the unmatched discipline and leadership of military veterans straight to local disaster recovery teams. Because when everything is on the line, you want the best on your side. Learn more at ServiceMasterRestore.com.
Something amazing is happening right now at Beards Diamonds. Now, for a limited time, you can pay $0 down and get 0 interest financing for 5 whole years. Yeah, Hicken here. You heard it right. That's $12,000 designer engagement ring, yours now for $200 a month. That makes everything affordable. How about a $6,000 diamond eternity band, $100 a month? Say goodbye to high interest rates. Get the relief you deserve at Beards Diamonds. But hurry, this incredible offer ends at the end of the month, June 30th, and will not be extended. How about a $3,000 pair of diamond earrings, $50 a month? Make any purchase, spread your payments over 5 years with 0 down and 0 interest financing. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, pendants, colored gemstone jewelry. Let the non-commissioned experts at Beards help you find the perfect piece of jewelry. Beards Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center, Jacksonville's premier locally owned jeweler. Shop now and enjoy 0 interest financing for 5 years. Hurry, this amazing offer ends June 30th. Shop local. Shop Beards Diamonds.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Multi-unit hair grafting is now available at IHRS and can give you 3 times more hair in one procedure over a traditional hair transplant.
Multi-unit hair grafting gave me more hair in one procedure and within my budget.
You can grow your hair back with this exclusive new procedure. Call now for your free evaluation and see if multi-unit hair grafting or PRP can restore your hair. Call 904-777-IHRS.
My bald spots are gone. Thanks, IHRS.
IHRS is the only clinic in the Southeast to offer all proven solutions to restore your hair and is now offering multi-unit hair grafting. One procedure, more hair.
You've got nothing to lose but more hair. I feel younger, I look younger, and who doesn't want to feel better about themselves?
This year, grow your hair back. Call for a free evaluation. Call IHRS 904-777-IHRS 777-4477.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
1248 XL Primetime Golf Club at Southampton Wednesday. Renovations well underway there. Lots of big, heavy equipment, moving earth, reshaping greens, building back bunkers, and making it a playable golf course that you will love. Don't forget the practice area wide open. You get a membership going there where you can just work on your game. They got Thursday night trivia, the clubhouse open for dinner. Make sure you check them out. Golf Club Southampton. Check out their Facebook page or call 287-PLAY. All right, so we've been talking about some of the big deals that went on, including that Drake London $141 million extension. So let's tie it back to Duval and Parker Washington and what type of numbers might really get him a big, fat contract. So right now, Jackson Smith and Jigba is at the top, 42+ million, sirs. Got a $168 million deal. Jamar Chase is averaging $40.25 million. Drake just went past Justin Jefferson. Kind of what Matt's talking about. Is he better than Justin Jefferson? But the money is now better because just the way these things fall, he's the latest to get a deal. Drake is averaging 35.25. Justin Jefferson is right at 35. CeeDee Lamb, $34 million. DK Metcalf, $33 million. So let's toy with the idea of what type of contract you think Parker could get.
Well, I mean, he's not going to get the elite money. First and foremost, he was a 6th-round pick. And those guys that you mentioned were first-round picks. And they are discriminatory when it comes to that. Unless you're Puka, all right? Puka last year, you want to hear these numbers? 129 catches, 1,715 yards, and 10 touchdowns. So Puka was a 6th-round pick now, but he's going to get elite money because he's playing elite.
Right.
Parker's playing elite for us, but in order to get other teams in the barrel for you, you've got to audition well. So he's got to have a banner year.
All right. Are you saying? All right. I'm just going to look at a couple of numbers from last year. Jackson Smith and Jigba 119, Amon-Ra 117. You just mentioned what Puka has been able to do, and he's going to get him a big fat contract coming up. Are we looking 90 grabs, 9 touchdowns? Does it need to be somewhere in that neighborhood? Jackson had 10. Amon-Ra had 11.
Yeah, but here, that's not the question. The question is, can you afford to allow him to do that? Can the Jaguars afford to allow him to hit 90 catches? Then someone will way overpay him. Like, do they have to figure out and pay him now?
Well, they can easily look at this going into the season. But given what we were talking about coming out of OTAs the other day, and Ballou asked the question of Coach Cohen as far as is it a problem that you're going to have to try and find a bunch of footballs for all these different guys. Well, if Brenton Strange averages around 4 dozen catches, which is what he has done the last couple of years, you throw Jacoby in there, he needs to get about that number, you would think, right? And then BTJ is trying to acquit himself and prove that he's a dude again. He probably needs to get about what, 60, 70? Wouldn't you think? Something
well, then
in that...
Parker Strange, you mean?
No, BTJ.
Yeah, Parker Washington's not getting 90 catches this year,
I wouldn't think
guys.
so.
Like, what are you insane?
No,
he maxed out at like 50-something.
I'm comparing numbers. Like, what
I'm
would
with
give
you.
him?
There's no way they could do all that and him get 90 catches.
What would give him that, like, over-the-top contract if he just, like, it just doesn't make sense this year that he's going to get that type of number. But if he gets around 70, is BTJ going to get around 70? I think that's really, really important. If BTJ gets back up to that number, I do.
Then what is Jacoby going to get?
Jacoby's going to, I'm just going to suggest around 50 or 60.
60? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who the volume
I don't know either.
The volume
60
catcher,
catches is more than Parker's had his whole career, by the way.
Yeah.
I still think the volume catcher.
the volume catcher is Parker. You guys are right. You guys are right. So I
and
can't.
then that leads to: do you allow him to get to the market? Do you allow him to play this season, knowing he's going to be your volume catcher, and get to the market? What if he has 65 catches and 12 tuds? Then what?
Well, I think they're going to be looking at either doing a deal
For him,
let him go.
in
for
season.
BTJ, right? I mean, like somebody's getting a deal.
Yeah. Well, you got Brenton Strange that also has a deal coming up. I was trying to find this one piece of the numbers.
Which, by the way, that also may be why they drafted 2 tight ends this year. Because if it comes down to, like, you got to pay somebody and you can't pay somebody, you can't pay one guy or the other. Like, what if they can't pay Brenton Strange because they've got to pay both Brian Thomas Jr., who breaks out and has another big year, and Parker Washington?
Yeah, I'm looking for these numbers. The numbers have gotten a lot better for Jacksonville right now, just in terms of, all right, here it is. Spot track. Post June 1 dead cap rankings. Now, this is just the dead cap. They're recovering from some of the stuff that they did. And this is post June 1.
From my master class.
Exactly. Trent put a lot of extra dinero on the bottom line with dead cap money. But right now, the Dolphins are $179 million with dead cap. The Browns, $116 million off of what just happened with Myles Garrett. The Jaguars are way down the line in terms of where their dead cap number is, $54 million. So it's a lot better than it was, but they still need to get themselves in a position to where they can have the ability to go out and sign more than one guy, which is what we're talking about.
So
more than one.
Do you get Parker 100 right now and call it a day?
I would be cautious.
I don't know if I give him 100.
No.
80?
I would be cautious.
You guys are crazy.
Again, I'd be cautious. I think he might take 3 years. What? You can pay him 3 years, 20?
Well,
60?
He needs to, I believe he wants to live right around where Jacoby's living, and that's 20.
20 a year.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 years, $60
You wouldn't
million
give him 20,
extension.
JJ?
I would not give Parker Washington $60 million.
It's a tough, yeah.
Let me tell you
It's,
something,
Like,
dude.
what are you
If
insane?
he
He didn't
has
even
a
have
big
60
year,
catches
somebody's
in
gonna
his.
pay him.
He's never had 60 catches his whole career. Let's
Because he
take
hasn't
some
been the
a
one.
shot of relax for a second.
Because he hasn't been the one.
Okay.
He'll be the one this year. That's kind of my whole thing is if he does get those numbers, if he's your one, he's going to get those numbers. Somebody's going to overpay him.
right. I'm looking at
And then you got to be willing to walk away from it.
Right, exactly. If you believe in your offense and what you're doing,
Right, then you let him go.
As
Right.
much as you don't want to say goodbye to a guy who has been one of the biggest and brightest pieces of your team,
Very productive.
a la Travis Etienne and Devin Lloyd, you've got to look at it and
That's
say,
true.
you know
They have
what?
shown that they let productive guys go.
And go back to the Steeler days. You got to say goodbye to high-priced pieces that others are willing, the bright, shiny objects that other ones are willing to throw money
I mean, you can
at.
only do that. I mean, you got to draft well and then develop.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can draft well and develop, you can let high-priced guys go. That's what the Steelers did for so long.
Yeah, and that's when we get to the Josh Cameron, the C.J. Williams, the guys that they drafted in the 6th round. If number 18, one of my guys that I've globbed on, and he becomes a return man like Parker was, and he maybe is at the back end of the receiving and catches, 15 footballs or whatever, and they're like, wait a minute, this dude is developable. He could be the next Parker, that type of thing. Anyway, it's a good good discussion. So you guys let us know, 641-1010. What would you be willing to pay? What numbers do you want to see? Or do you feel like Liam is building something that you can just plug and play when it comes to good guys in this offense? Let us know. It is XL Primetime on a golf club at Southampton Wednesday.
XL Primetime, driven by Big Number 1 Duval Ford. Elite service for elite companies. Sports talk with an attitude.
Hey, it's wrong tone.
1010XL.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Hi, this is Dr. George Bari, an orthopedic surgeon who is fellowship trained in sports medicine. If you are a young athlete or a weekend warrior, I treat you with the care and expertise that is needed to diagnose and treat your injury. Come see me at Bari Orthopedics to get the care that you need.
Be sure and check out the expertise from Dr. George Bari and the entire staff at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com. And follow Doc on Instagram at Dr.GeorgeBari.
Every time your team makes a move,
this kid could be the game breaker we're looking for.
1010XL will break it down.
We're professionals. We have a job to do, a season to plan.
Follow the road to the regular season with AA Automotive and 1010XL.
This is Hacker, and I'm a firm believer in the power of a floral arrangement delivery from the experts at Kuhn Flowers. It's just like magic. Why not surprise your best friend today? On the phone, in person, or online? Kuhn Flowers does it all.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Electrical problems? Call American Electrical Contracting. 737-7770. Small jobs or large, they do them all. Work with a locally owned and operated company that will wire it right at a fair price. It's not just a slogan, it's the way they do business.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World,
simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Hey, it's Tony from Tony D's New York Pizza. If dinner seems expensive, come grab a pizza that's hot, fresh, and affordable. Feed the whole family without spending a ton. Tony D's New York Pizza. Easy, quick, and always a good call.
Need or want cash? Beach's Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
In Jacksonville, we love our sports. You might say we flip out over them. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, golf, and there's our outdoor game, fishing, surfing, and just chilling. There's so much to do, it will make your head spin. But keep your cap on because Visit Jacksonville has you covered. Check out visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jax app and stay on the ball for all the upcoming sports events in Jax. Go local, go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
I'm with Greg from Cycles of Jacksonville, and Honda always has cool stuff, Greg. But talk about the side-by-side of what Pioneer has.
I tell you, the all-new Pioneer, which is their flagship model, all redesigned this year, comes with a cab for heat and AC, so if you want to stay a little cool on those hot summer days when you're out riding, this is the ticket.
And you can have the stereo, full sound.
You name it, we got it. Wheels, tires, stereos, lights, heat and AC, we're your people.
Go check it out in the showroom. Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic near Regency.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010 XL. Tickets are now on sale for the Constellation Furyk and Friends presented by Circle K at Hammock Beach Golf Resort and Spa on Friday through Saturday. Dates are October 9th through the 11th. All tickets are digital and available exclusively through Ticketmaster. Right now, 79 degrees at 1 o'clock. Time and 10 brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Wanna hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone.
This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Don't rock the jukebox.
JJ's kind of getting me in a honky-tonk mood, saloon feel when you got Alan Jackson.
A gaffer mood.
Yeah, in the Ivories right there. Now, I'm not going to see Alan Jackson, but I am looking at my schedule as I work stage side at Old Red, which will be converted into the Spotify house right there on Broadway. And I'll be working stage side as a roadie tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday with the son-in-law, who makes a big step up in the power rankings this week. But we are flying out early tomorrow morning. So just check this out. Okay, so this is, hang on, let me get to the right one. Thursday's lineup at the CMA Fest. I go into work, and I'm going to be able to see Jason Aldean around 4:30. Then after that, Cody Johnson, one of the big up-and-comers, Old Dominion.
Wait, how long are they playing? Each
half
night?
hour each. And then
That's it?
Oh yeah, they come. It moves, man.
You're gonna be working, bro.
Oh yeah, because we break down, we flip the stage every time, and they're just trying, like Joey and Matt and all the other guys. They got a list of everything that each band requires.
Okay, we need to have a bet here. How many acts does Joe last before he says, "Yeah, my back's done. I'm done"?
Depends. Are you gonna be in your cups?
Oh no. I'm working.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I'm working.
Bro, I think I'm going to set the over-under at like 8.
No, I'm working.
It's a lot of work, dude.
100%. And so...
When you asked for this?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it. Because
JJ, what's your under? What's your over?
I think he goes the whole day.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many acts will that be if you do the whole day?
So I'm just guessing if I get there at 4 for the room flip on Thursday and Saturday, I'll see like 8 acts all the way till like midnight, 1 a.m., something like that. And I won't have a cold one until it's over.
Okay, so you're only going to see 8.
Okay, so but then 8 each day, and then Friday I go and Blake Shelton is there at 1:30, and so then I'm cranking from Blake Shelton, Keith Urban, Brothers Osborne, Carly Pierce, Florida Georgia Line, Shabuzi will close us out on Saturday.
Wait, Shabuzi's the headliner over Keith Urban?
Sad.
Oh, they're all. Let me tell you something. Shabuzi's awesome.
What's going on, man?
Shabuzi, you don't think so?
Keith Urban is a legend, bro.
Shabuzi's a pop music, Joe.
I know that.
Stop.
Joe, Shabuzi is not country, Joe.
You guys don't have to tell me what I think about my music, okay?
My music.
Yeah, but Shabuzi, I'm being dead.
I mean, frankly, Keith Urban's not country either. He's poppy
Australian.
too.
Yeah, he's Australian, but he plays a lot of
He's a
really
little
good country
poppy, too.
He's a small dude. Hyla saw him shopping at the Kroger or something.
He can play guitar now.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Incredible.
He's got a
guitar
little
player.
he's a little bit like a Prince that way. You know, you wouldn't think it.
Oh, he
but
is.
Yeah, he can play.
But Shabuzi is so popular. I'll just tell you this: listen to these guys live. Shabuzi's voice is as good as any of them, and his band.
His voice?
Oh my gosh! Yes.
He mumbles. His one song is he's mumbling the whole time.
You mumble more than Shabuzi mumbles. I'll just tell you that.
You guys both mumble. I hate Shabuzi.
Yeah.
I think his music's trash.
I love it. He's right there with Jelly Roll, right alongside that they'll be playing each other or playing as a duo. And then I got Kane Brown, Luke Bryan, Cole Swindell, Dan and Shay, Russell Dickerson, and then Shabuzi will finish us out. Cannot wait. It's just going to be awesome.
Bro, this doesn't sound like a vacation to me, bro. You're doing too much work.
Well, I'm still gonna
slaving.
I'm gonna make my way to all my other haunts down the road or whatever and check a few of them out. But I just love this. I'm just soaking it all.
So that's your country. My country is a week from tomorrow. I'm going to see Chris Stapleton in the arena.
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
So you can
I
have
love
your
that
little,
guy.
You can
Yeah.
have your little Shabuzi, okay?
Yeah. I love Chris Stapleton too. He might mumble through a few lines as well.
He does. He does. No doubt.
All right. Now, mumble through this SEC and Big Ten statement. I think it's worth pointing out that the statement, at least as I'm reading it right here, has the SEC letterhead on it. And it just tells you who's running the show. It starts out with
I love that.
Yeah, it starts out with the Big Ten Conference and the Southeastern Conference to support a sustainable national framework for college sports, but it's on an SEC letterhead.
Right, because the Big Ten let them do that. You know why?
Exactly, because they
you know why?
swing the biggest axe.
No, because then the SEC looks like the heavy.
They are.
Look, here's the thing that I think gets lost in this whole thing. I just wrote a
Explain to
column.
everybody what we're talking about.
We're talking about the Saving College Sports Act, okay? I just wrote a column about this in USA Today and explained it. So go.
Don't you love how
Look.
the government names their bills?
First off, it's like
Save the Sports Act.
Nothing's going
The
to happen. That's number
Patriot
one.
Act.
First off, the House, whatever the House settlement, forever I thought it had to do with Congress. It was the House, and it's
no,
not.
a swimmer, an Arizona State swimmer. By the name of House.
It cracked me up. It took me. I'm slow that way.
So the Saving College Sports, there's this narrative out there that it's all about pooling television rights. It's not. Literally within the bill that they're debating, it says the SEC and Big Ten can opt out of pooling media rights. The problem the Big Ten and the SEC have is also within that bill. It mandates no more conference expansion, no more Big Ten SEC breakaway. That's what they don't want.
They ain't mandating anything.
Yes, that's what they don't want. And everybody's here talking about pooling media. They don't give a flip about that. It's literally about the Congress is trying to prevent them from pulling away and starting their own association.
Yeah, it really
Which is what they've made very clear what they want to do now.
Mm-hmm.
The Georgia presidents talked about it. The Mississippi State presidents talked about it. Hell, Kirby Smart's talked about it.
Right. The quote.
That's what they want to do.
Can we, what Kirby, whenever he made his comments, can we break away with our own rules? And he used the phrase just because that's the lightning term that's out there. But then he also said, and not have lawyers come after us, not litigate every decision we make.
So what the Saving College Sports Act or bill is doing, it's not a law yet, is it's going to give the colleges a mini antitrust exemption to allow them to control player earnings and player movement, which, as we all know, is the key to everything, which is what's made this last 5 years just ridiculous. So in exchange for that, they're trying to get everybody on board and pool their media rights, even though it says very clearly in there, the SEC and the Big Ten do not, and they can opt out anytime they want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the whole thing. There's a lot of stuff going on in that thing, and it's not going to pass anyway. It just won't.
It's just they're just messing with our football, man.
It's just we are hurtling towards the inevitable of the Big Ten and the SEC breaking away. It's going to happen. And they're going to take like select teams from the ACC and the Big 12, and they're going to have their own association, and they're just going to play it just like that. It'll be a mini NFL.
Yeah.
But they'll
And I
have,
love every minute.
if they have their own
48
association, they'll have the ability to regulate what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
18 and 16 gets you to
And the idea of like
30
free player movement, not going to happen.
18 and 16 gets you to 34 right now, and then you get 14 more.
Oh, I wouldn't say 14. I'd
So
say
you wouldn't go
maybe
to 48?
6. Maybe 6.
Maybe 6.
6.
I'd say Florida State,
Oh,
Miami, Clemson, North Carolina, Duke. That's 5.
What about Notre Dame?
You got to have Notre Dame.
Well,
you
Notre
gotta have
Dame's
some
in.
Big 12
That's 6.
schools.
Notre Dame's in. So that's 6.
What do you mean they're in?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're that's a lock. They're joining. They're not going to stand out there with the rest of those clods, right? So that's 6, and then the only other one I can think of from the Big 12 is probably Texas Tech.
I think
because they have so much money.
They're such prisoners of the moment. What do you mean, like Texas Tech is
Because
some
of their-
program that
because of-
all of a sudden deserves to be
Because
in
of
the
their
Super
money.
League?
Because they can afford to do it.
So who's going to decide like, oh, this team has money right now. They deserve to be in this
Who's
fake
going to
Super
decide?
League. Like, what do you mean?
The Big Ten and the SEC presidents will decide.
And you think they're going to be like, oh, we want Florida State, we want this, or like, what are you?
Yeah, I do.
What are you guys talking about, man?
Yeah, I do.
FSU
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Okay.
Well, let's come up with a name for it. I like it.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, we've been talking about this for years.
Super
now,
D1.
man.
Yeah.
Super D1. I like
That's
it.
what I've been calling it.
We're
for.
not anywhere
If it's-
closer to it happening
It'll be
than
like
we
the
were
Big 40.
So we can dream, JJ. We can dream.
Do you want
The
that?
Big 40.
Yeah.
No,
NFL
I don't
type of-
want it. I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen.
No,
They're
I'm talking to Leon.
They
He
are
said we
literally
can dream.
telling
I
you
think
what they're going to
that
do.
sounds like a nightmare to me.
And no one believes them. They're telling you what they're going to do.
College football league.
Yeah, I don't want that. We have the NFL. I like college football better.
Well, I know that
I don't need another NFL.
Yeah,
That's
the way
not
we've
as
got it
good.
right now is it's not obviously it's barreling down a hill to where it's just going to explode, and who knows who's going to survive the crash, and is it going to be Big Ten and SEC people that are banding together and rolling out 34 teams or 36 teams or however many the number actually ends up being? I don't know.
So, like, would Stanford be in? Like, they have lots of money. Would would SMU? Like, who's to decide? What is
the
this?
presidents of those two leagues will decide.
Well,
Great. Sounds awesome. We can really trust them for the
listen
greatest.
to me. I'm not telling you I want it. I'm telling you they're literally telling everybody what they're going to do, and no one believes them.
But I'm just saying, like, so they're just going to decide, like, oh, Texas Tech is in, but
They'll give them an invite.
SMU's not,
they'll
or
invite that.
Stanford's not, or
That's the way it's been all along.
What do you mean?
That's how the Pac-12 died. It's exactly how the Pac-12 died. It's how the Big East died. Because they decided who they wanted to
But they were
offer,
all still part of
and that was
college
it.
football. They're all still part of college football.
Right, and anyone who's not invited into this will be part of
You're
college
talking
football
about-
too, just a different level of college football.
And the other thing that's going to happen
But those teams wouldn't be eligible for the playoff, is what you're saying.
The other teams?
Yeah.
No, it'll be just the whatever the new association is. That's the new
Well, that's
playoff.
the difference.
In the SEC,
Right, it'll be another
like the
level of
teams that
football.
left the Pac-12 are, still eligible for the playoffs. They are. We laugh about it, but they still
one of them
could
made it.
win
Arizona
the
State
national
made it.
title. Exactly.
And right now, I think the bottom feeders of these two big conferences are worried to death that I know they won't. The potential is there that they would get lopped off. They probably won't.
Kneecap.
Yeah. The Arkansas,
be a lot of
the
lopped
Mississippi States, the ones that have been hangers on and haven't won or done a whole hell of a lot.
Tell you what,
the
Joe,
Gamecocks.
I would put nothing past them at this point.
And they could lop them off, and then you could get
I could
to
see them lopping off Minnesota. I could see them lopping off,
Rutgers,
yes,
Maryland.
yes.
So then you could get to 36. And
you could get to
split
it,
in half.
simple 36, and you have
18 and 18,
or 32, and have 4 divisions of 8
Right,
or
and
whatever.
they're trying to
I could
clobber each
easily
other.
see
So
that.
when Kirby says like something about breaking away, but then in the exact same sentence says something about caring about all the other sports, and that's his main concern. How is that possible? Like, how could you say we're going to break away and then still have the other sports in the NCAA? They'll never allow that. They'll kick them out.
If they
They're
break
still
away,
sanctioning their own
if they
sports, is
break
what
away,
they'd be
they'll
doing.
have all of their sports will play together. Like they will play each other in all of the sports.
Yeah,
So
they would
now,
sanction
now
their own
they're going to
sports.
pay for
The
that.
whole idea of
They already
the whole-
do.
Well, yeah, they already do. The whole idea of just football has always been a pipe dream.
Mhm.
Always.
Yeah.
And when they break away, it will be all sports playing each
Well,
other.
the NCAA basketball tournament's over then.
Yeah, as we know it. Yeah.
Yeah, as we know it currently. But the other part of it is that everyone doesn't want to acknowledge this. And
Bro, I know you don't like it. I
As
don't
we
either.
know
I'm
it,
just
so
telling
what
you
is it
that's
going to turn into? So the NCAA tournament will just be everyone that's not the Big Ten or the SEC
there'll be
or the
Big
teams
40
they
or whatever
decided
it is,
to
the
bring?
Big 40 tournament, or whatever it is.
trust me, that the
Then the
NCAA
NCAA will have their own tournament.
the NCAA
Oh,
tournament will keep this from happening. It will have
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it will have a huge impact
Yeah, I
on
don't
when
think
and
so.
if it ever happens.
You think like CBS won't pay for the Big 40 basketball tournament?
They very likely could, but there's still a hell of a lot at stake, and there's a lot of other sports.
I
that
think
actually,
you guys put way too much weight into the idea of the little guy in that tournament. It's a gambling tournament.
Oh my gosh!
No, I don't care about the basketball tournament. I'm just saying, like, there's so
I
much
do.
money and power behind it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all these TV channels and the NCAA, they're not just going to let their main moneymaker just die.
And by the way, that main moneymaker is how they pay
So
for
then-
all the other
right,
stuff.
so then
too.
what are they going to do?
Yeah.
Fight.
How?
Like they have been. I don't know. What do you mean how? You're acting like this Super League is just going to happen tomorrow and there's nothing anybody can
No,
do
it's not
about
going
it.
to happen tomorrow. It'll happen by probably 2031, 2032.
So you're saying we're
Like the
5
Big Ten
years
is
away from
yeah.
a meteor
Well, the Big Ten is
hitting
their
America.
media rights deal
Yeah.
ends in 2030. The SEC's ends in 2032.
And also, what makes you think the Big Ten and the SEC are just going to team up together? Like, what has ever happened for you to make that? Just seems
Here's
way
what
out
they
of
did.
left field. They
teaming
haven't
up
agreed on
together
anything.
right now. They're teaming up
here's
to
what they
go
did.
against Congress.
Yes.
Yeah. They
But
just
but
teamed
we're
up.
talking about pooling everything
Yeah.
together. Like, that just seems.
That's not going to happen. They're teaming up right now to not do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying between those two
All
conferences.
right. They just teamed up to say no. That's all they did. Exactly. That was it. All right, we'll keep it rolling. It's XL Primetime.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford.
It's very special because if you can see, the numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11, and then
amps go up to
1010XL.
Exactly. It's one louder, isn't it?
Get ready for PGA Tour champions to return to Hammock Beach Golf Resort and Spa for the 2026 Constellation Furyk and Friends, October 9th to 11th.
Hey everyone, this is Jim Furyk. Join us this fall for world-class golf, incredible food, live music, and an unforgettable weekend on the iconic Ocean Course.
Plus, don't miss country music star Billy Currington live at the Furyk Foundation concert on Friday, October 9th. For tickets and info, visit ConstellationFurykandFriends.com.
The doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists have resolved my hip and foot issues, and I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is Garrett Scantling, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is David Garrard. Following my knee surgeries and recovery, I'm continuing to feel great and would recommend Southeast Orthopedic to anyone who's experiencing orthopedic pain.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA? Who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup. That's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Material. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but at a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today, thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Summer break means the kids are home and your plumbing is working overtime. If something's acting up and backing up, call Duck Duck Rooter. We've got years of experience and honest pricing that's as straightforward as our fixes. With the Summer Splash Plumbing promotion, receive one free drain cleaning with any plumbing repair of $500 or more. Fix what's wrong, clear what's clogged, and get back to enjoying your summer.
When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769.
Picking here, or maybe you should call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in-ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in-ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
Hacker here for Awaken 180 Weight Loss. You know, the summer is here. In fact, I'm out on a little vacation right now with my family, and that's one of the great things about Awaken 180 Weight Loss. I'll talk about the coaching you get on Awaken 180. You know, some weight loss programs, what do? Right? They just send you some shots. They say, all right, work it out. They send you an appetite suppressant, some sort of pill. All right, you're on your own. Not Awaken 180. You talk with your coach. Like my coach, Kate. Every time I was on vacation, every time I had a family get together, we worked up a plan. We worked up something for me to follow, and then I would get right back on the program when I returned from vacation. It's one of the great things about Awaken 180 Weight Loss, and it's why I lost over 100 pounds. It's the best weight loss program I was ever on. They know life happens, but they work with you, and it's great. Go to awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800. Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Insurance companies have teams of lawyers working to protect their bottom line. I'm Chris Campione of Campione Law, and you deserve someone just as focused on protecting your bottom line. We go head-to-head with insurance companies every day, and they know our name. Giving you peace of mind and delivering results is our job. With no fees unless we win, there's no risk to get the help you need. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. This is is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Oh, yeah. Aldean will be dealing. Thank you, sir.
Laid back, swerving like George Jones. Is there a better lyric than that? Seriously.
Cocaine in the console, okay? That's the most important part.
JJ, George Jones, obviously legendary country singer, was famous for his DUIs.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's so.
So
I've heard
Jason
this
Aldean
song like
says
20,000
like George
times,
Jones.
and I did not know that. I always knew he loved a nice road soda in this song, but man, that's hilarious. I literally have heard this song 50 times. I did not know that.
And back then,
Very
he probably
funny.
didn't get rung up nearly as often.
No, just let him
he had a
go.
lot and probably wasn't close to
Yeah.
what he deserved.
Yeah. All right. High Tide in the South Side has texted, and he said he's in terms of the whatever we want to call it, the top 3 dozen, top 4 dozen, whatever. He said call it the College Football Premier League, which is not impossible.
Of course, Alabama fans.
Yeah, of
all
course.
win. They'll win more fake national titles.
Well, the deal is, though, if you think about it,
Premier League titles.
It's going to be harder to win a Premier League title than it is some of those old school titles because you did get to set your schedule against maybe some lessers. Okay, let's
Here's
be
the
honest.
deal, though. When we have the Premier League, they're going to let like half the teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here's
24.
Yes.
Here's what I'm thinking now. So make me understand this. When it comes to the top 12 teams, we want to see the best talent play.
Mm-hmm.
We don't worry about the low man. If they sink or swim, we don't care anything about them. So what's the difference between us getting 48 of the best play teams to play and let the little man swim in his own little boat?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
because you're not even giving those other teams at least now those other teams can actually they're likely not going to win the national title, but they actually have a chance. Like USF could potentially win the national championship.
Yeah, they
this year.
hold
Matt's
that
new formula or Matt's
he's
new
called it
Premier
Matt's
League.
new. It's not
Yeah.
In Matt's Premier League, USF's not even eligible to even play anyone else.
Mine, bro.
Yeah,
So not only can they not get into they can
they
watch.
hold that Cinderella
we
slipper.
want everybody else to watch when it comes to our 12. What's the difference?
But I
with
want
it?
them to at least be part of this same universe. I want Arizona State, Arizona, Wisconsin.
I wouldn't have any problem with 64 of them still sticking around and obviously create a smaller playoff field.
64 is a good number.
Yeah, it's not a terrible one. Especially, I don't really want to lop off the Arkansas and the South Carolinas of the world.
No,
but if we are driving down this boulevard, we got to figure out exactly who we want to be, what we want to be, and how we're going to get there. I even like the group of 5 as long as only one got in. And it stays at 12. I had no problem with that. Let one. The Cinderella slipper doesn't really exist in college football the way it does in college basketball. It has hardly a chance. But dang, Indiana proved something to us that anything in our college football world that used to be impossible now is possible.
Indiana's a perfect example of what's wrong with this Premier League. Is Indiana would have been not allowed into the Premier League only a few years ago. Now all of a sudden they're at the top of college football.
And by the way,
that would never happen in the Premier League.
Right, but they're going to tell you, conversely, you were playing away from Indiana Ole Miss in the national championship game last year. Think about that.
What does that have to do with anything? That's what I'm saying. Those teams probably would have been kicked out before.
No, Ole Miss wouldn't be. No, they're part of the Big Ten and the SEC. They're not going to be kicked out.
We were just talking about lopping teams off and who deserves, who doesn't deserve.
And then
my point is, there's teams outside of the Big Ten that probably could potentially get a lot of money and become good.
I understand that, but they're not going to lop off current Big Ten and SEC teams. They're just not.
No, I'm suggesting that conversation.
I know that
has to be
sounds
part,
good,
right?
But it's not going to.
But that suggestion has to be part of the bigger conversation.
Dude, they will not lop off current teams.
I already said it. I don't think it will happen, but it doesn't mean it can't be discussed, because if you're going to say, hey, we're the big boys, there are lessers in these big boy leagues that don't necessarily look the part. Vanderbilt proved to a lot of people this past year that they look the part when they never, ever really have before. And so there's a good story and a legitimate argument that you could make that say, hey, if Vandy can do this and Indiana can do this, then anybody can do this and have a shot at playing for a national championship.
Well, they need to hurry up and flex the muscles, because I think it's coming. I know I love college football. absolutely love college football, but I love the format of the Super League as well because I'm a championship snob. I don't think everybody deserves to play for a championship.
Yeah.
So you think that Miami should be on their knees begging to be allowed into this?
We don't, come on, we don't beg.
Listen, in this, whatever Matt's talking about, we would have to be invited into the Premier League because we're not, good enough right now being outside the SEC or the Big Ten to be invited. Teams like Florida State, Miami, and Notre Dame, some of the most historical teams in the history of college football, they're not good enough for the Premier League. So they would have to be invited in by the likes of Vandy, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Rutgers, Maryland, teams like that. They're the ones who really run college football, Leon.
One of our texters just said Vandy just won 11 and Florida won 4. Explain, please. And I agree because it is an upside down world. The NIL has done it. The transfer portal has done it. Good hires have been made, and it changes the fortunes of schools that have failed forever. And bad hires have been made that change the fortunes for blue bloods for a good while. And so it can turn on a dime, especially with the finances that have now been folded into all these universities. It changes the look, the feel, the depth of teams that can challenge and compete. I don't mind that part of it. I don't think you.
Who would be the president? Who would be the commish?
Nick.
They come up with some commission.
The commish.
That's another thing, too.
Nick will be like 100 by then.
There's got to be one. They're not. Again, they're not lopping off current members, and they're going to add, I don't know, 6, 8, maybe 10.
Right.
You get the 44, and there you go.
Yeah.
Away you go. 4
I
11-team divisions.
I know that it has become
10 games.
The way
10
Matt
conference
just
games,
explains it all, like
10 division
it's so
games.
easy.
No, you play 4. You have 4 11-team divisions. They're regional-based divisions, right? 4 11-team divisions. You play 10 division games, and then you play 2 outside your division. They rotate. It's not that difficult to do, honestly. Especially if you're talking about if you want to get more regionalized, which is what everybody wants to go back to the whole regional aspect of it. You get those 4 11-team divisions, you can do that. That's very possible.
Meanwhile, I want to bring this one thing up because it's still a joke of a situation with the
By
college.
the way, they've planned that out, believe me.
Who?
The Big Ten and the SEC.
And they've said like exactly what teams they want to bring and will come. And
yes.
how
If you don't think they have contingencies
I don't
already
think
for
they
this in
have.
place.
I know they haven't. They don't even know what they're going to do for the playoffs next season, bro.
Yes, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you. I know.
Meanwhile, the college football playoff broadcast schedule comes out, and it is starting on December 18th, and it will span such television giants like True TV and HBO, and it will crown a champion. Okay, the semifinals aren't played.
This is unreal, by the way.
It's unflipping
The
real.
champion game is what, 28th
The
of January?
semifinals.
26th.
The semifinals.
26th.
Yeah,
Yes.
semifinals
That's like
are
the Super
January.
Bowl.
Hang on, let me say it. Semifinals are January 14th and 15th, and the 2027 College Football National Championship will be January 25th.
25. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was 26.
At 7:30 at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, baby.
Vegas.
It's just,
God, what
and
happened to
you
this
jump
sport?
from quarterfinals New Year's Day, and you don't play a semifinal until the 14th or 15th.
So
It's
you have 2 weeks off?
It's flipping nuts. And then another 2-week gap between the 15th and the 27th. It is.
Wait, so there's 2 weeks between the quarters and the semis, and then 10 days between.
Yeah, because they play on that Monday or whatever that date
Dude.
is. It's ridiculous. Asinine.
I really thought that Ted Cruz was going to save us from this.
Let us know what you're thinking.
Save us
641
from this.
If you think anyone
Well,
from
didn't they
Congress is
name
going
it?
to
They named
save
it
you.
Save College Sports Act.
Remember, they said something about the people who love college football are the people who need to take care. No, they don't. They're savages.
XL Prime Time, driven by Duval Ford. Somewhere on a beach.
On a beach towel, my shades on, my drinks up, and the sun's out. I'm somewhere on a beach.
Someone is listening to 1010XL.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. If you love your dad or husband, but their garage is a mess, well, I've got good news for you. Closets by Design's Father's Day sale is here. Imagine custom cabinets for tools and beach gear, storage walls that actually organize the chaos, and durable garage flooring that makes the whole space feel brand new. It's the perfect gift for just about any dad. Right now, get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. Schedule your free consultation today. ClosetsByDesign.com. Imagine Dad's garage totally organized.
Soccer fans, Michelob Ultra is going to pay somebody $90,000 to go to the FIFA World Cup 2026 final and bring the Superior Player of the Match trophy. Yes, I'm being serious right now. Got some weight to it. This is the real thing, people. Michelob Ultra, $90,000. FIFA World Cup 2026 final. You watch the match, you get the honor of carrying the Superior Player of the Match trophy. That's a soccer fan's dream come true.
Enjoy the beautiful game with a cold Michelob Ultra, the official beer of World Cup 2026.
Hey, Googans, Hicken here, and I just want to once again give you this very simple reminder. Wear sunscreen. If you're outside a lot, bring the screen. Put some in your truck, on your boat, in your golf bag, whatever, wherever, just use it. Please. It's hot out there, and I just want you to protect yourself. I use it like it's cool because I think it is, but what's not cool, that's skin cancer. You don't want to deal with that. Go get yourself checked out. It could save your life. Go to beachesdermatology.com and schedule your appointment today. That's beachesdermatology.com.
Let's go! Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of Sharks football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. This week, it's Christmas in June. Be one of the first 2,000 fans and receive a free hat, courtesy of Fat Cat Tattoo. Get out of the heat and into the arena. This Saturday, June 6th, kickoff, 7 o'clock, and tickets start at just $15. Wear your favorite ugly sweater, Santa hat, or any holiday gear you can find. Let's sing some carols, have some fun, and watch some exciting Sharks football. Bring the whole crew and try our family pack. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers for only $100. Join us on the field after the game for our free autograph session, sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Tickets start at just $15. To get yours, call 904-621-0700. That's 621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made.
Go Sharks!
Yeah, I know how awful it is to get injured, but not like my friend Tom, who got rear-ended last year. Tom McManus here. Morgan & Morgan can help you. They're the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. 1,000 lawyers, 100 offices across the nation, and over $30 billion recovered. And guess what? They don't get a single penny unless you do. A proven track record with backup. Hard to find these days, but not with Morgan & Morgan. For the people, that's right. Get injured due to someone's neglect, get paid. Dial Pound Law or check out forthepeople.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Sorry, as insane as it sounds, this is my golden moment. This is my South region if they do the Super League for college football. This is my South region, all right? We got Alabama, Clemson, Florida, LSU, Auburn, Florida State, Miami, Georgia Tech, Ole Miss, South Carolina, and Georgia. Whoa. Just imagine those teams playing against each other.
The South region. I think you're going to have to split those a little bit somehow.
The South region will be bloodied at season's end.
Will be an absolute massacre year to year.
Bloodied and bruised. Broken.
You can do that, bro.
Hey, that's what I got.
That's pretty good.
You'll have to have like a South, and an Atlantic because you can't put all those in one. All those teams.
Well, you say the 11. I put the 11 on the.
I know, but you gotta you can't have all the scrubs in one division either, though.
Yeah, you have a little mix and match.
We told you, Florida stay in Florida in this.
Yeah. Yeah, we need some also rans.
The Miami guy taking
the 4-win Gators.
Impressive.
Come on,
impressive.
Things are changing. Man.
My golden moment is look, they've been telling you what they're gonna do now. They even had presidents of the university say what they're gonna do if Congress can't fix it. That was the proviso. If Congress can't fix this, comma,
I think we know that
we might have to break away.
Yeah.
Clearly, this is not going to pass Congress.
Generally speaking, not a lot gets fixed there.
It's like I mean, there are people within Washington who are saying there's no chance in hell. Okay, maybe it does. I don't know. But if it doesn't, they're telling you what they're going to do. So don't be surprised when they do it.
Our next guest is not affiliated with the NFL or Jacksonville Jaguars.
Discussion of injuries is solely based on opinion.
Now, the Bari Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Injury Breakdown.
I'm coming in hot.
Our dude, Dr. George Bari. Gio! He of Bari Orthopedics, fellowship trained under the renowned Dr. James Andrews. Gio, how you doing, man?
What's up, guys?
Listen, we are talking about college football, the ruination of it right now. But we did bring up South Florida, and you a proud bull that you are. We at least had to work them into the conversation.
Did you get tickets, by the way? Do you know how much those tickets are, South Florida?
How much?
They're like to sit like in the club seat. It's like you've got to pay $27.50 for the tickets.
That's the
themselves.
seat license.
Yeah, but then you also have to pay then you also have to pay a license.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On
So
top of that.
so and the games apparently are Delaware State, Akron, like terrible games.
Huge rivalries against South
Temple's
Florida.
a conference game. Temple's one of the games. Like the conference games are terrible too. And
Owls.
people are in uproar. They don't want to pay for those games.
Gio, have you been asked as a
No,
significant booster
I have
and
not.
contributor?
Well, I also don't answer any phone call that comes up. That's not a contract.
Really?
So,
Gio, that's your university, man.
maybe they haven't left a voicemail.
Yeah.
And I was actually sticking up for USF, honestly.
Exactly. Hey, listen, they went in and beat the goalish-led Bulls, beat the Gators. Anything is possible.
Got that right.
It's the truth. All right, so 641-1010. If you have a sports injury question, we can try and toss it Gio's way. Do it right now, 641-1010. Want to ask you about Mitchell Robinson. And here's the dirty of this, okay? First off, let me give you the injury, okay? Mitchell Robinson plays for the New York Knicks. Post player, they're going to look to him to be a force against Victor Wembanyama and rebound and just try and clean glass as much as he can. Bottom line is, he comes up with a broken hand, a fracture in his hand. Casted, had to have surgery.
When
And
was
it's
surgery?
the 5th metacarpal, okay? And it's in the actual hand, so it's not a broken pinky, which was originally being discussed. Now, you ready for this?
Yeah.
They're calling it the boxer's fracture.
Yeah.
And they're saying that it had to have happened away from the court.
So
He might have gotten in a little dust up.
A boxer fracture is called that because when people tend to punch, they don't punch correctly, and they punch and they hit with the out, your fifth finger,
right,
that knuckle, not the first two, and you break it, and you have what we call a metacarpal neck fracture, the fifth metacarpal neck fracture, which is what he has, and it's known as a boxer's fracture. And I think what they're alluding to is that he swung at something, who knows what, hit a wall, a window, a person, I don't know.
Right.
You can break it also not punching something, right? You don't have to punch something to break it, but that's how it's, usually talked about. And so I don't know when he had surgery.
No, I think it's really been just over the last
couple
of days.
weeks.
Yeah.
Or a
He's
week
gonna play?
ago, probably.
Well, yeah, you figure somewhere between when they closed things out, which
after
was
the
2
game.
Sundays ago.
Yeah, so a week or two ago.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough. I mean, look,
Because they didn't have to say anything until yesterday.
Yeah. You could try, I guess, but it's going to be really difficult. I mean, it's going to hurt. It's not healed at all. So it's being held just by the plain screws.
Can you shoot up that area?
I mean, you can always numb it, but I'm sure they put a bone stimulator on it to get it to heal quickly. But that's quick.
Plus, that's pain anytime anyone touches it, man.
So is it better to slap a punch? Just honestly. Just be honest.
Hey, if you're the doctor in the corner and you're trying to give
It's
Big
gotta
Sur
be
some
slap,
advice,
right? Has
Has to
to
be
be.
slap.
You mean protecting your hand wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
sure.
Just checking.
open
Yeah.
hand.
Open hand slap. Just
Not
wondering.
that
Just
George is recommending
condoning.
people
No, not
slap
condoning.
people,
I'm just
okay?
saying. Less likely to injure.
Yeah, I mean,
telling you,
yeah.
like, if you're going
That's
to do
why
it, the easiest
surgeons, when they get
way
to fight,
avoid
they
a
slap
broken
people
bone
so
is
we don't
slap.
break our hand.
Right,
We just
okay.
slap people.
And one of the main things, storylines in this one, is they need the Mitchell Robinsons in the Knicks uniform to just run bodies at Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, right.
And you and I have talked about him forever, Gio, either on Breaking Bones, our show, or here. Just the fact that this cat is 7'4".
Yeah.
He hasn't put a ton of weight on
No.
in what is this, his third year in the league? That he's a little bit bigger. But are you still a little surprised he's held up? Because
He's done good, right?
Yeah.
Especially for that size, we always see those players hurt. And there's studies on it. The taller you are, there are more injuries, and that's because the center of gravity is higher, the ligaments, tendons are longer. So there are proven studies that show the taller you are, there are some more injuries to it. But he's done very well.
And they're typically foot injuries, right? They're not necessarily knee.
They do a lot of foot, a lot of
Yeah,
ankle.
true.
But he's done well.
Heck.
But, he's also not, I don't know, not old school like Shaq where you're in the paint. He's also on the
He's
outside.
also not 320 like Shaq, too.
He's not getting banged up, I don't think, as much as they were back in the day. But, who knows? I don't know.
That was
And-
old Shaq, bro. Stay off Shaq.
Old Shaq was
No,
a
old
lot
Shaq was a
heavier
grown man.
than young Shaq. But
7'2", 320. That was a
he
force,
probably
man.
came in at 7'2", 280 and probably
no
put
weight.
40 on.
At
Something like
LSU,
that.
he was lean at LSU.
He was probably 280. I
Yeah,
mean, 7'2", man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because I got a lithograph of him wearing a Magic uniform, and he was lean and mean.
Big dude still.
At that
still,
at that
those
time.
shoulders,
Oh my gosh!
like,
yeah.
just balls on
Well,
his
just as an
shoulder.
example, Gio,
Huge muscle.
Wembanyama comes through with a rib contusion, and you're thinking he's going to be down and out because someone got it, because he's not frame wise, just not that thick, and he was able to bounce back from that.
Yeah, the guy didn't hit him hard enough, I guess. But it's, he's doing good for.
All right, real quick, Sharks 8-1.
8-1.
Whoa!
On a
Listen,
roll.
we blocked the last second field goal. I say we. I wasn't. I was.
You're the official
watching.
team
Look at
doctor.
this.
So you're leading the league right now,
Spirit,
obviously.
bro.
I think there's another team that's 9-1, if I'm not mistaken. But
Wow.
because they had one more game for us. But yeah, we're doing great.
Next
Everyone's
game,
doing great this Saturday.
yeah.
What's the championship game called? The what bowl?
The Super
I don't
Bowl,
remember.
You don't remember?
The
the
Bowl.
Arena Bowl.
You know where it's at? It's in Arizona, and it's run by Snoop Dogg's entertainment division.
Snoop Bowl.
Yeah.
I love it.
The Dog Bowl.
Death Row Records. No.
The dog.
The DOGG
Death
Bowl.
Bowl.
The Dog Bowl.
He'll have one of those during Super Bowl week too. That's for sure. All right, Gio, thank you, man.
Thanks,
if you
guys.
have any ailments, and we're talking about shoulders, elbows, wrists, broken hand, like we're talking about knee, ankle, whatever it might be, check out BariOrthopedics.com and head on over and say hello to Gio. He will take care of you just like he takes care of us.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford Mobile Service. Game-ready service right to your driveway. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Rick Ballou here with a congratulations for John's Auto. They've been in business in Jacksonville for 40 years. That's right, going all the way back to 1985. Right now, they'd like to thank each and every one of you who's ever gotten their vehicle serviced at John's Auto. So, car, truck, or diesel, all makes, all models, whether it's a routine maintenance or a complete engine overhaul, go to John's Auto on Arlington Road, JohnAutomotiveJacks.com.
Jumbo Shrimp Baseball is home this week and weekend at VyStar Ballpark. Tomorrow is Pride Night and Coors Light Thirsty Thursday with Hairband Night Friday and Jacob Berry Championship Home Run Bobblehead brought to you by Roland Reach Plumbing and VyStar on Saturday, plus Kids Mean Day on Sunday, 6-7. Get your tickets now at jackshrimp.com. Jumbo Shrimp Baseball, affordable, family, fun.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com. Window World, simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Hey friends, Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Have you ever stored a gallon of leftover paint, opened the can years later, and it's rusty, crusty, and unusable? Next time, secure the lid tightly to ensure no leaks and store the can upside down. Oxygen can't get to it, therefore no rust and no crust. If you'd like more tips or have a question about a project, we'd love to help. Go to performance-painting.com. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
In the fight against Alzheimer's, now is the moment we've been waiting for. With new treatments emerging in the fight against Alzheimer's and dementia, now is the time for hope and action. Held in over 600 communities nationwide, the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is the world's largest fundraiser for care, support, and research to fight the disease. So get out, get moving, and join the Walk to End Alzheimer's, November 7th, downtown Jacksonville. Join the movement at alz.org/Jacksonville.
Ah, this feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that, you ask? Well, it's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing you down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh, yeah. Because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel up to 12 hours of back pain relief with one dose. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I think if we intermingle the ukulele, this instrumental, along with Leon's and Mr. Midnight's new instrumental, we could just chill, man. We could just chill.
That's got a good little
It
groove
does.
to it, bro.
It does. As a matter of fact, I don't care if we keep playing it. I'll allow it after the ukulele. Southside has signed off on it as well. Let's go from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Oh, with a delicious Mexican lager and some smooth R&B tunes. Found in Baja, imported by surfers for those who live life, anchors up. All right, there is only one cat in NBA history. Only one over any 7-game span. Okay? It could be the regular season, playoffs, it doesn't matter. Over any 7-game span that had 150 points, 75 rebounds, 50 or more free throws made, 15 threes, 15 blocks, and 10 steals. That's incredible.
It's got to be Wemby, right?
Over any 7-game span, regular season or playoffs, so this is an NBA history.
The steals part, the blocks.
Yeah, 150 plus points, 75 plus boards, 50 plus free throws, 15 threes, 15 blocks, 10 steals.
I'll say Jokic, even though it's probably obviously Wemby, but I'll say Jokic.
Wow. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say Giannis.
It's a good
When
pick.
he was rolling, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of a forgotten man right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets traded to OKC.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say KD.
All right, all good. You have 4 total guesses because I do like the way that, and I don't do this all the time, but I had to do it this time because the sniffer in there, he sniffed it out pretty quickly. It is Victor.
Just insane stats.
It's he, and this is in a lot of ways how we're talking about how he's changing the game. So you get partial correct because you did step off of it, but you were just trying to do it.
Yeah, I wanted
make it
to-
interesting.
yeah.
Make it interesting. But Victor Wembanyama, in all the years that we have watched and enjoyed NBA basketball, he's the first cat with those numbers, and those are some sturdy numbers right there. So guess what? Shaq could have had that many points and that many rebounds, but he wasn't making 50 free throws. And you can go Nicole. Well, Nicole makes
He
makes a lot
wasn't
of
blocking
threes.
those. He couldn't do the blocks though.
Right, exactly, because he can make the threes, but whoever's responsible for 15 blocks is usually not making 15 threes. And stealing the basketball for a big man. These are all the things that he can do with that long wingspan, that crazy wingspan that he's got. That's pretty good stuff right there. And he did it in the Western Conference Finals.
Against the defending champ.
Yeah, that counts. So that's doing work, to say the least. And we will find out whether or not he can keep it going against the New York Knickerbockers, because they are going to try and run bodies at him. And we'll find out whether or not he can swat shots, make shots, do all the things that they're going to try.
That's why he must be stopped.
Yeah.
And destroyed.
Yeah, I know. But he is
Terminator.
He's the best thing. He's a skinny
He's
Terminator.
making it too easy. He's in our league. He's making it too easily. That's the problem too.
He is. But tonight, the tip, 8:30, right? 8:30 tip tonight.
I believe so,
At least
yeah.
that's when they say it's going to get
It's orange.
started. But before that,
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
all right, Lauren Brooks joins us now. Helmets and heels before that 8:30 tip.
That's
tonight.
right.
Yeah. What's coming up? Who do you like in the NBA Finals?
I kind of like the Spurs and Wemby,
Yeah.
which means the Knicks will win.
Well, the Spurs are favored, and they're kind of a decided favorite. So we'll see where it goes.
Right.
But I got a feeling the Knicks might make this bad boy
But
interesting when it's all said and done.
The odds makers, it's not like they knew the Spurs were going to get
Yeah.
to the NBA Finals before the season. So they're
Yeah.
certainly not always right.
No, yeah. Anything if the way Wemby and them won in Game 6 and Game 7, even though there were injuries for Oklahoma
Sure.
City, there just weren't enough other guys that stepped up at the right time.
Yeah, and the Knicks have been chilling, just resting and relaxing.
Rest versus rust. We will find out. All right, what's coming up?
Yeah, we'll talk some Jaguars football. And also, I have a fun question for Tom and Taylor. Because Anton Harrison is working on a cookbook, he's about halfway through, he said, what is one recipe that you would submit to him to go in the cookbook? Y'all talk
like
a ton
that.
of food, so I feel like, yeah, you've got something you would.
Oh, I'm just what would I throw as my best? Well,
Yeah.
I like my crispy competition chicken. So
Crispy
I might
competition chicken, I like that.
I might put it in there. That would
Matt,
be,
what are you going with?
Matt's got countless items.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Let's go with some manigot.
Yeah. Oh, a little manicotti.
Wow.
Little manicotti. Okay. Big
Definitely
Sirs?
that you said man of
I
God.
did that one for you.
I know. In the pronunciation, it was impressive.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Leon?
I will go with a calzone.
Wow.
Okay.
So 2 Italian dishes
love
out of the
that.
3. I haven't even asked JJ yet.
I was actually just going to go simple with my award-winning deviled eggs.
Yeah.
If we're going
Nice.
award-winning like Joe.
If you're going to serve dinner.
But I got I got my own cookbook.
Yeah.
Anton, holler at me, bro. I got some stuff for you.
He's got oxtail in his, he said.
Nice.
If you're
Some
going to
good
make
stuff.
a meal, right, you got to start with some eggs.
Absolutely. Someone asked me yesterday if I had ever had grilled deviled eggs.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Never in my life. Willing
I
to
can't
try,
imagine
though.
that.
Me too.
Line them up and I'll eat it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'll try that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
I'll try anything once. As long as it doesn't look like my dog. I don't eat like lamb because that looks like my dog.
You realize you've literally
Lamb is
just
so good.
walked your way into a drop right there. You know that, right?
Yes, very, very true.
All right,
Good thing
sounds
we don't
good.
do those on our show.
We will be listening. All right, Helmets and Heels coming up next. We are done. Thanks to the golf club at Southampton with all the renovations well underway. Make sure you keep track of it on their Facebook page and just head on out and practice. They still got membership opportunities, and you can join the range just to work on your game. Check it all out, golfsouthampton.com or their Facebook page. We are done. I am done for the rest of the week because I'm going to CMA Fest and cannot wait. I will give you guys a good report on all the acts that I get to see. But have a big time. Big Sirs, Maddie, Joe C, and JJ.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford. 1010XL.